Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Namo Radhikaya Tvaidiyaya Priyaya. Namo Radhikaya Tvaidiyaya Priyaya. Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Namo Radhikaya Tvaidiyaya Priyaya. Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Namo Radhikaya Tvaidiyaya Priyaya. Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Namamishwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Namamishwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Yashoda Violu Kaladavamana Param Vishtamatyanta Todrutya Gopya. Yashoda Violu Kaladavamana Param Vishtamatyanta Todrutya Gopya. Kaladavamana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayo Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara, Radhe Radhe, Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara, Radhe Radhe. Jayo Yashoda Damodara, Yashoda Damodara, Yashoda Damodara, Radhe Radhe, Yashoda Damodara, Yashoda Damodara, Yashoda Damodara, Radhe Radhe. Jayo Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radhe Radhe, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radhe Radhe. Jayo Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jayo Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jayo Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jayo Gauranitai, 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 Jayo Gauranitai, 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 Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada.
You can read full translation. You read all of yours.
To the Supreme Controller, who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokula, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, And as Mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright, and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who are attracted only to his majestic aspect of Narayana in Vaikuntha. The Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord Damodar, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruits due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy on me. Uplift me and protect me with your nectarine devotion. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Nala Kuvara, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in this same way. I have no desire for your liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and your unlimited pastimes.
Shri Shri Radha Damodara Ki Jai, Yashoda Damodara Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Dayine. Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha. Shila Tankana Kalaya. Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho. Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimho. Bahe Narsimho, Hridaye Narsimho. Narsimha Madev Sharana Prapate. Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Abduta Shinga Talita Hiranyakashipur Tanuvinga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. Kamalavare Nakam Abduta Shinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvinga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha, Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha, Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha, Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha. Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada.
Shri Lakshmi Nrsimha Bhagavan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So we will today, Hare Krishna, everyone. Sorry, Prabhu. Yeah. We will, Hare Krishna. We will discuss one pastime from Krishna book, Aghāsura pastime. So you are all welcome to sit down till 7 o'clock. And then there is Aarti. So, thank you. So we'll do Kirtan for 5 minutes first. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava कुंज बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारि यमुनातीरा जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारि जय वनचारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे I will recite Mangalacharan prayers first. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं कृष्णचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ॐ तत्सत्। I seek blessings of all the assembled devotees, and it's a great fortune to speak on this auspicious, very beautiful topic from Krishna book, Aghāsura, killing of Aghāsura by Lord Krishna. I'm given this topic today. So first we'll read from Krishna book little bit, and then I'll try to summarize, because if we read the entire chapter, then I think entire time will go in it. So we'll try what we can. So chapter 12, the killing of the Aghāsura demon. Once the Lord desired to go early in the morning with all his cowherd boyfriends to the forest, where they were to assemble together and take lunch. As soon as he got up from bed, he blew his buffalo horn bugle and called all his friends together. Keeping the calves before them, they started for the forest in a great procession. In this way, Lord Krishna assembled thousands of his boyfriends. They were each equipped with a stick, flute, and horn, as well as a lunch bag, and each of them was taking care of thousands of cows. All the boys appeared very jolly and happy in that excursion. Each and every one of them, including Krishna, was attentive to his personal cows as he herded them in the different places in the forest. The boys were fully decorated with various kinds of golden ornaments, yet out of sporting propensities they began to pick up flowers, leaves, twigs, peacock feathers, and red clay from different places in the forest, and further decorate themselves in different ways. While passing through the forest, one boy stole another boy's lunch package and passed it to a third. And when the boy whose lunch package was stolen came to know of it, he tried to take it back. But the boy who had it threw it to another boy. This sportive playing went on amongst the boys as childhood pastimes. So we can see here, it's a very beautiful description of how Krishna plays with his boys, his Gopa friends, and how he takes the cows to herd. And this way, every day is a festival in Vrindavan. Krishna is not God for everyone in Vrindavan. Krishna is Krishna. For Vrajavasis, Krishna is their little boy, their little son, their little friend. He is amongst them, one of them, who is much loved with lot of love and affection. That is why Vrindavan Dham is so pure, so innocent, and there are beautiful rasas happening there. So we can see that when Krishna was very small, Krishna and Vrajavasis, Nanda Baba, Mother Yashoda, they all lived in Gokul Bhadravan. And when Krishna, over there, some pastimes happened. Putana, Trinavarth was killed, Shakatasur was killed. And thereafter, because they were attacked by so many demons, Nanda Baba and his brothers and all the elderly cowherd men, they decided that they will move to Vrindavan. And so when Krishna was just under 5 years, this pastime happens. Here what happens is that one day, as we read, Krishna wanted to take breakfast in forest of Vrindavan as picnic. So he made announcement to his friends. He announced that tomorrow we will all have our lunch as picnic in the forest, and hundreds and thousands of gopas, his friends, they all gathered along with the calves, and they were countless. All of them began to very happily sport on their way to the forest, and they were all, as we read, nicely decorated by their mothers in golden ornaments. But what the boys do, that they start dressing themselves again when they enter forest, and they dress Krishna and Balram. And what do they use to dress themselves? Simple things like, beautiful forest flowers, the twigs, the leaves, peacock feathers, some red clay, minerals, all these they use, and they dress themselves, and they'll put in Krishna's turban flowers and fruits. And this way they will be very innocently playing and going in the forest. And what happens is that they also play beautiful little games. They like to imitate all the animals. They are there in the forest. So what are the animals there? So there will be peacocks, there will be cows, there will be monkeys. They will try to imitate how the cuckoos they sing, and they will try to jump like the frogs. And when they are following the frogs will jump into the pond, and the boys will follow after them and jump as well. So in this way we can see that these Gopas, along with Krishna and Balram, this is their daily activity. And Shukdev Goswami, here there is one beautiful verse in the 10th canto, 12th chapter, the killing of demon Aghāsura, verse number 11. I will try to recite. This explains that how these Gopas are so fortunate. It says, Itham satam brahma sukhanubhutya dasyam gatanam paradaivatena maya shritanam naradarakena sakam vijaharu krita punya punjaha. The translation is that all the boys would be differently engaged. Some boys blew their flutes, and others blew bugles made of horn. Some imitated the buzzing of the bumblebees. And the cowherd boys, they must have accumulated heaps of pious credits. They must have done so many pious activities for so many lives. That's why they were able to associate in this way with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How can one explain their great fortune? So we can see here what it says is Itham Satam Brahma Sukhanubhutya. So some spiritualists, they approach Krishna for Brahma Sukha. Some, they are in the servitor mood. Devotees of Krishna, they see him as Almighty God. And those who have taken shelter of Maya Shritanam, they see Krishna as an ordinary human child. But none of them have the opportunity to play with Krishna like Gopas did. They have done heaps of pious activities to attain position of Gopa. And we must understand that here whatever piety is talked about is not material. Material piety is in this material world. Where some karmakandis, they want to do some pious activities, but then there is a result they want, which may be elevation to heavenly planets or more sense gratification in this world. But Vrajavasis, when piety is discussed in their context, it is not material, it is completely spiritual. All they want for their activities is to see a smile on Krishna's face. This is the result they want. They just want to please Krishna, and that is called spiritual piety. When you serve to please Krishna because you love Krishna, it is selfless. And then we'll just recite one more verse, and then we'll move on to discuss about Aghāsura as he comes. Yatpadapam sura bahu janma kruchrato drutratma bhir yogi bhirapya labhyah स एव यदृग् विषयः स्वयं स्थितः किं वर्ण्यते दिष्टम् अतो व्रजौकसाम्. And the translation is, yogis may undergo severe austerities and penances for many births by practicing yama, niyama, asana, pranayama. And this is not easily performed, the Ashtanga Yoga. So they go through great difficulties. And for so many lifetimes. Then Yet in course of time, when these yogis attain perfection, they control their mind by these activities, they will still be unable to taste even a particle of dust from the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. They will not be able to reach the lotus feet of the Lord. What then can we describe about the great fortune of the inhabitants of Brajabhumi Vrindavan, with whom the Supreme Personality of Godhead personally lived and who saw the Lord face to face? So we can see these Gopas, Supreme Lord Krishna is inaccessible to all these yogis and gnanis and Ashtanga yogis. But these boys are actually playing games with Krishna in forest. How fortunate they are. So we read that how the lunchbox, they play, they tease each other, take their lunchbox and throw it to another. And this way they are teasing and playing. And again, this teasing is out of love and affection. There is no tinge of envy or competition, how we see in this material world. Also these things happen, but this is on a different spiritual plane. And we know when Krishna also plays with the Gopas, he will wrestle with them. He'll carry the Gopas on his back. Many times they would play games. Krishna will take great pleasure to get actually defeated by the Gopas, because this is purely because of love and affection for each other. There is no such competition or no envy. So Gopas, Krishna, Balram, they blow their flutes, buffalo horns, they imitate cuckoos, and they sit like ducks, and they imitate the dance of the peacocks. They laugh, and they would try to attract the monkeys, the monkey babies from the trees, and they would try to catch them. And you know, when we go to Vrindavan, actually recently, last year, well, not 1 year back, we are so scared all the time of monkeys, because there are so many monkeys there. You get scared that, oh, they'll come from this side, that side, they'll attack us. But it's Gopas and Krishna are not scared at all of monkeys. They love monkeys, monkeys love Krishna. And even in Damodar pastime, we can see Mother Yashoda calls Krishna monkey. She says that you are just like monkey because they are your friends. You feed them butter and you have become like monkey also. So we can see in this way that all the animals of Brajabhumi are also so fortunate to get the association of Lord Krishna, and they play with him. So as they were playing, great demon Aghāsura came there. And this Aghāsura was so huge and so ferocious and so dangerous that even the demigods, the Devatas in the higher planets, were scared of Aghāsura. And what happened is Aghāsura could not tolerate when he saw that these Gopas and Krishna are playing so nicely, and they are all shouting, screaming, yelling out of joy. They are so happy in their games. They are so blissful with Krishna that Aghāsura could not be peaceful. So Aghāsura represents envious mentality. An envious person cannot be peaceful. So Aghāsura opened his huge mouth, and Gopa saw from distance that this looks like a cave. Now this Aghāsura was 8 miles long, which is like 1 yojana, and he was such a thick, fat serpent that when he would open his mouth, his lower jaw or lip will be touching the earth, and the upper jaw, when he would open, the upper lip will touch the heavenly planets, the sky, that big mouth, and the jaws, it was like a big cave, huge cave, as if we are entering a cave, and his body was like a huge mountain. He was very fat serpent. So the Gopas saw from distance, this looks like a scenic scene, and let us go and explore. And Krishna, as he wanted to stop them, no, don't go. But by then they already went. So we can see here that actually Krishna wanted all the Gopas to enter the mouth of Aghāsura. Why? Because unless they enter, Krishna will not enter to save them. And then how he will kill Aghāsura? So he lets them go. And then Aghāsura had a very bad plan. Actually, he wanted to not only kill Krishna. See, when all the other demons came to Vrindavan, they wanted to kill Krishna. But Aghāsura wanted to kill Krishna, his friends, and by this such a bad activity, when the children die, the parents will die because they are naturally so attached and affectionate towards their children. Thus, the whole cowherd community will be killed. That was the plan of Aghāsura because he wanted to take revenge. Who were his siblings? Putana and Bakasura. So Putana, Bakasura and Aghāsura, they are brother sisters. Putana and Bakasura were already killed, so he wanted to take revenge and he made this plan. So Aghāsura was in the form of a python and his thickness was like a mountain. He was 8 miles long and he lied on a road and he wanted to swallow Krishna and his friends. So thus we can see what happened. By this time already the Gopas had entered Aghāsura's mouth. Because they thought, oh, this is like, looks like a nice game. Let's do that. It looks like a cave. But there were some Gopas who actually thought, no, this looks like a python, a big snake, and what if he swallows us? So they were fearful. But anyway, somehow they went and Krishna also allowed it. So now all the Gopas entered and after them Krishna also enters. So by the time then Krishna enters, all the Devtas are also watching and they all thought, oh, now Krishna entered, so what will happen? They were very anxious that what will happen and how will Krishna kill Aghāsura. So then this Aghāsura's mouth was like when he would breathe out, there would be so much poisonous air, hot air, like a fire would be coming out. There was so much poison that all the Gopas actually became completely unconscious. And in some sense, maybe external level, it looked like they died. So when Krishna entered, he had a plan. He thought how to kill Aghāsura because he is so huge. Krishna also started expanding his size. Now when Krishna expanded his size, by this time the Gopas were unconscious, so no one could see Krishna doing this. So when because Krishna has all the powers, Aghāsura did expansion out of his yogic siddhis. It is called Mahima Siddhi, by which they can expand to any level, but Krishna has so many powers. So Krishna wanted to show this, that even when he killed all the demons, just like a childhood play, how does he kill Putna? How does he kill Bakasura? And how does he kill Shaktasura? Just by his little foot, he would just touch the cart. And then Trinavrata, he just goes on his neck and holds on to him, and thus he gets choked. And then they fall from sky together. And so there are no weapons used by Krishna to kill these demons who came to Vrindavan. So without any weapons, he just used his little hands, legs, and he sucked the life air out of Putana when he sucked her to suck the milk. We can see how he killed Putana. So all these demons, but now in Aghāsura pastime, why Krishna expands himself in Aghāsura's mouth? There are two reasons. One is, although Krishna is playing part of a small child in killing demons, without manifesting his weapons or special powers, still he wants to show that he is retaining all his powers. So, to prove that he has all the powers, he expanded himself. And secondly, Krishna wanted to kill Aghāsura in a particular way. Aghāsura's body is so huge that as soon as Krishna entered body of Aghāsura, Aghāsura closed his mouth. So his plan was, let the Gopas and Krishna enter, I will close my mouth, both the lips, and I will not open them. So they will choke and they will die. That they will get suffocated. But Krishna's plan was, now you have closed your mouth, I am going to expand my size so big that Aghāsura got completely suffocated and choked, and he died. So what happened is, now if Krishna, he expanded his body inside Aghāsura and Aghāsura died. So Krishna wanted to kill Aghāsura this way. Although Krishna can kill demons in any way he wants, he chose to do it this way by expanding himself. And he proved that he retains all his powers, even though he is this little child, Krishna, in Vrindavan. And by the influence of Leela Shakti of the Lord, what happens is that all the boys that went in Aghāsura's mouth, by Krishna's power, Aghāsura was killed, and Krishna enlarged himself, and all the life airs burst out of the skull of the Aghāsura, and like a big shining effulgence came out of him, and he merges in Krishna's body. So he gets Sayujya Mukti. What is Sayujya Mukti? Is merging within the effulgence of the body, effulgence of the body of Krishna. So we could say, how comes a demon like this got such a big liberation, right? We will have this question. This is because when Krishna entered Aghāsura's body, obviously Krishna touched Aghāsura. So this completely purified Aghāsura. When Krishna touches someone's body, they will be purified by his touch. And thus, he gets a liberation by the mercy of the Lord. He merges into the effulgence of the Lord. And seeing this, all the Devtas, they celebrated Aghāsura's death and Krishna's victory. And all the Gandharvas from the heavenly planets started singing beautifully, and the Brahmanas were chanting the mantras. And in this way, what happened to the Gopas? Krishna glanced at them. When Krishna glanced at the Gopas, they all came back to life, and they all came out of Aghāsura's mouth smiling and totally unhurt. So in this way, the Aghāsura pastime concluded, and Krishna killed Aghāsura. So this was a beautiful pastime. Lord Krishna ki jai, Vrindavan ki jai. If there is anything anyone wants to add, or any question, realization, we have few minutes. In 5 minutes, then there is Aarti, so we can conclude. All glories to the Vaishnava, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Krishna book ki jai. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. We will come to thank you.
When I get to here, will you flip it? When I get to here. To there, yes. Yeah. Thank you. And then make sure you, at the end, you get, after you've flipped it, make sure you go and do a candle. That's okay, I can see. Thank you.
So when I flip this, go and do a candle.
Yeah. Go and offer a candle. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna